Here from UBS Arena for the New York Islanders versus the Nashville Predators. I'm Sharky and welcome in to the stream. Should be a great game tonight on Bo Horvat bobblehead night here in UBS. It should be a good entertaining game. Islanders lost to Nashville in the shootout 3-2. Looking to get a rebound and win 3 in a row. Actually, sorry, with the Flyers and both against the Rangers, it's going to be 4 in a row if they can pull this off tonight. Looking around our scores around the league really quickly before we get into it. The before we get into it, let me look it up. The Kings beat the Flyers 3-2 in overtime this afternoon, with the Avalanche shutting out the Red Wings 5-0, leading the NHL. The Penguins beat the Rangers 6-5 today, with the Flames winning against the Sharks 3-2. The Jets beat the Panthers 2-1 this morning today as well, and the Hurricanes are playing the Capitals right now and are leading them 3-2. Later games tonight include the Blue Jackets and the Blues, the Maple Leafs, Canucks, the Canadiens, and the Sabres, the Stars, and the Mammoths, Wild, and the Oilers, and of course the Kraken and Golden Knights, and our game, the Islanders versus the Predators. Tomorrow night is a Winter Classic at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Tampa Bay Bruins will play Tampa Bay Lightning will play the Boston Bruins. But our next game is gonna be Monday at 7:30-ish p.m. here Eastern Standard Time for the Islanders versus the Capitals. It will be an important game. Every game feels like an important game. That will be our next game. So once again, sit back, relax, enjoy your time, do what you gotta do, and we should be good. But make sure you do what you gotta do, and we will be good to go here. So once again, do what you gotta do. You gotta get something to eat, go to the bathroom, go ahead. You may do that now, and we should be good to go back up in a little bit. Islanders trying to beat the Predators here on Shark Tank Sports Network for the first time this season. They lost 2-3 last season. They are trying to beat the Predators this season. Whether they'll be able to do it or not, that we do not know. I believe there's one more time that they play the Predators. I'm just going to pull up my game stream here. I don't know if they play the Predators again, but we will find out. Devils also play the Senators. I completely ignored that as well. I'm going to share my NHL screen and we are going to get going. I'm going to try to make content better for you guys next year, this rest of the season. We will not be live for the Olympics. If anyone is wondering, that's going to be over on the Reek 97 channel whenever he's live. The reason I cannot do the Olympics is because it's all in the morning time, so it's all going to be very difficult because I'll be in a rush at a certain time, but I'll be able to watch the beginning of it, obviously. But yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show, and we should be good to go, hopefully very shortly here on Shark Tank Sports Network.
With Otesla, clear skin could be your jam. Live in the moment. Struggling on topicals? Ask your doctor about Otesla.
Dreaming of getting to the big game? I wanted to go since I was a kid. Try Priceline. Get a last-minute flight deal. Travel safe, man. Child. Priceline.
Introducing Chipotle's new high-protein menu with real chicken, grilled fresh, no antibiotics, no. $3.50.
But once again, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Looking for an Islanders win in this case, as the Islanders just came back from sweeping the Rangers. Looking at the point situation here in the NHL, might as well talk points, might as well talk trades, might as well talk whatever you guys want to talk about. But looking at the trade situation, looking at the NHL standings here in the Eastern Conference for the wild card team, we're actually the wild card. In the Atlantic, it's the Tampa Bay, Detroit, and Buffalo. The first three. Buffalo is up there for surprisingly trying to break a playoff drought. Followed by in the Metro, it's going to be Carolina, Pittsburgh, and third is the New York Islanders. In the wild card, it's going to be the Montreal Canadiens and the Boston Bruins that are going to be. None of them are going to be concerning to us, but the Columbus Blue Jackets are 8 points behind us for the wild card spot for the East. Followed by Washington, Columbus, Florida, and Washington are tied in the playoff for that last. That's about 8 points behind. New Jersey is 9 points behind. Philadelphia is 9 points behind. And the Rangers are out pretty much. They're 17 behind. In the West, it's looking like a Colorado Avalanche, of course, are going to be there. They're only about 19 points away from winning, from going on and clinching a playoff berth. You could see that in the next few weeks. Then you have the Minnesota Wild and the Dallas Stars, followed in the Pacific by the Vegas Golden Knights, the Edmonton Oilers, and the Seattle Kraken. In the wild card, you have the Utah Mammoth in their second season, and the Los Angeles Kings, followed by the Anaheim Ducks. They're tied with the Kings on points. San Jose is up there behind 1. Nashville is there behind by 4. Winnipeg's there behind by 7. Chicago is there behind by 7. Calgary is 8. St. Louis is 9. Vancouver is 17. So the playoffs started today. The Islanders would be in the playoffs here. They would be in the playoffs here. They would be playing the Pittsburgh Penguins, it's looking like. For now, that would be a great matchup. Islanders would need to catch Carolina. They would need a win today. Pittsburgh would need a loss today, and Pittsburgh beat the Rangers today, which is not what we needed. Sorry, if we win today, I just realized if we win today, we'd be tied, but Pittsburgh would get the tiebreaker. Sorry, I brought NHL.com included that. My bad. But Carolina is playing now. They are looking to collect point number 73 and create a 6-point gap on the Islanders and the Pittsburgh Penguins. So unless the Islanders can magically catch them, that will do it. But Islanders need a win for purposes of Pittsburgh tonight, because if they cannot get that, then they will not be tied with the Pittsburgh Predators. Did I say Pittsburgh Predators? Pittsburgh Penguins.
Said as much after that, and part of that was their ineffectiveness on the power play. They had chances in that game to put it away on the power play. Not only that, not only did they not score, they didn't get anything done.
No, this was very ugly, Brendan. The reason we bring this up is you get down the stretch here, you're going to lose against every other team, not just because he didn't score a power play goal or maybe get a look or a chance or an opportunity or a shot.
This is the last game for the Pittsburgh I keep saying Pittsburgh Predators. For the Nashville Predators and the New York Islanders, Predators beat us 2-1 2-1 back then. We did do a live stream. It went to a shootout. We are back for round number 2 here. I think the only team that I might not have live streamed at least one game against right now, at least that we have, or that, well, we're not counting games that we have played, but again. But one game I think is pretty much the Rangers. I skipped 2, but I did the last 2. I only did one game against the Rangers. I didn't do the Wednesday night because I couldn't, but I did Thursday night. So.
What a player! 1,200 for him. He was pretty candid at the start of the year. Throughout the struggle, saying, "I haven't done anything in my career. It's just one." So I'm not sure he's an ace in the face-off dot. He does have a lady bang twist there. He's got a constant.
Islanders are involved in the trade market as well. They picked up Andre Palat and Carson Soucy from the Rangers and from the Devils and the Rangers. They will play the Devils February 5th. I will be live for that at 7:40 p.m. once again. Welcome in if you're just joining us here tonight. I'm Shark B, live streaming tonight for the Islanders versus the Predators NHL game. We're going to be ready to go in about 53 seconds underway from UBS Arena here in Long Island. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the commentary stream. I appreciate you all being here, but sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream. We should have a good game. Jonathan Drouin is sick so he will be missing the game tonight. Is breaking news from the Islanders from 15 minutes ago. People want him to be benched. He will be benched, so we will see how the Islanders will play too. Will the Islanders win? Will they tie? Well, they cannot end in a tie. Will they win? Will they not? We are about to find out.
Thank you for calling CarShield. This is the Ninja Boy. How may I help? I feel at home working with CarShield. That is spreadsheet. Woo! People say, Rick, you're an icon, the 16-time world champ. What brought you here? I say CarShield administrators help save customers over $1 billion. And Slick Rick loves saving money. CarShield cars.
Waiting for puck drop here, coming from UBS Arena in a little bit. Should be another minute or two.
So we actually know for the spice drum. Yeah, man, this is a local thing, man.
It's way more solid.
The Winter Blue sale is now on. Visit sandals.com today.
One vacation that changes everything. Universal Orlando Resort.
I've got this old bike from another store, and I got the receipt right here. I'd like for you to beat it with a better deal on the souped-up model. What? At Verizon, anyone can bring in their AT&T or T-Mobile bill, and they'll give you a better deal.
Isn't Verizon expensive?
Better deal. Best network. Keep up, man. What's the password?
I'm sorry, man. Bring your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store for a better deal today. That's a stationary.
No,
Waiting for puck drop here just in a couple minutes,
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
Great day.
You're not as cool as Verizon.
The Nashville Predators making their only trip to Long Island this season. They met in Nashville just 3 weeks ago. It was a Predators shootout win. Tonight's Gold Dinner matchup is brought to you by Audi. Visit your Tri-State Audi dealer today. Get behind the wheel of the Audi model you've always wanted. Ilya Sorokin goes again for the Islanders. Back-to-back starts for him after he beat the Rangers, making 20 saves on Thursday. He's allowed 1 goal on 42 shots over his last 2 starts combined. UC Soros gave him 3 goals on 28 shots in an overtime loss at Boston on Tuesday. He was sensational against the Islanders when they met back 3 weeks ago in Nashville, stopping 30 of 31. So Matthew Schaefer and the Islanders have won 3 in a row. They're trying to stretch it to 4. They haven't won 4 consecutive games since the early part of November.
Islanders versus Predators getting ready to be a go. Bo Horvat will take the faceoff for the Islanders. They will lose the faceoff, and it will go all the way down to Ilya Sorokin. Puck is down in UBS Arena. We are underway here for the Nashville Predators and the New York Islanders. Horvat tried to go to Heineman, tried to go back to Palat there. Palat's back in on it, though. Andre Palat back to Schaefer. Schaefer to Heineman. Heineman almost gave it away. Look out here, 2-on-1 for Nashville. Stamkos banned on the shot. Emil Heineman's on the puck. He's going to lob it down. Almost found Horvat there, who would have had a little bit of a run. Nothing that too bad there. 0-0 game so far. Shabanov is on the ice. Shabanov to Susie, or pull off there rather.
See if can do something with this. A really big point for him on the game-winning goal against the Ravens on Thursday. He had an assist there. See if he can
Declare to Barzell. Barzell.
Zikis is back from dealing with his illness. Is that pass from Barzell? Pellick just held
Pellick.
Pellick down for
Claire. To Pellick. Pellick tried to go to D'Angelo. He'll get there. Back to Duclair between the legs. There it is. It's in. It's Matthew Barzell. And the Islanders early in the first period have the 1-0 lead. Good start, minute 29, Saturday night hockey on Long Island, and it's 1-0 Islanders.
The sharpshooter, he's a 40-goal guy. He can't convert. The new group comes over for the Islanders, and they get going. Tony D'Angelo finds himself between a different spot right there. But he stirs this up in this play by Anthony Duclair. He was trying to go in between.
Oh, Duclair got the pass somehow over to Barzell, who just buried it.
What a nice little finish there from 13.
Nice little finish there. It's 1-0 Islanders.
Home games look so different when the Islanders score in the first 5 minutes of the game. This crowd looks so different, sounds different. It's a great start for the Islanders. Matt Barzell starting to pick up the scoring touch.
Holmstrom gets it.
14th of the season, but 3 have come in the last 4 games. So that one continued to bounce around.
Will the Islanders be riding a 4-game winning streak tonight?
This one flipped up and into the crowd. We get a stoppage of play. Just 2:01 into the first. Well, Patrick Wild's going to be
Get
happy about
stoppage
that
for
start.
play.
His team came ready to play for the opening faceoff. Sometimes you kind of ease your about that start. His team came ready to play for the opening faceoff. Sometimes you kind of ease your way into hockey games. That didn't happen here tonight.
You never know, especially against the opponent and this team, the New York Islanders. Yes, sometimes they do play down. I don't think Nashville is a team that would qualify as one that you play down to. They're a competitive hockey group, but you want your team to dictate the terms. So far through just over 2 minutes, it's been all Islanders.
Adam Pellick hoists that one up, but it's gloved down by Roman Josi. Forced behind that of UC Soros, who is not Soros type numbers this season or last season, really. Is that one was close enough to Sorokin? They say no icing.
That one went all the way down to Sorokin.
To be an icing call. Regather it.
D'Angelo.
Fire it on. Forget goal intended for McLean. Turned around by the former Ranger and Brady Shea.
Pellick.
Adam Pellick. Sneaks all the way through it right out to Roman Josi.
Josi is on it.
Josi just played his 1,000th NHL game. This is 1,004 for Josi tonight. Franchise leader in a lot of offensive categories, despite being an defenseman for the Nashville Predators.
Yeah, he's going to be the biggest part of that switch.
Heineman trying to go up. Palat there tried to get it through, almost successful. Heineman goes back in there, almost successful on that drive by the Islanders. It's going to be Ryan Pollock. Horvat wing in front, almost made it 2-0. Palat is on it, tried to go back. Horvat with the drive, it's Saros, it's loose. Where is it? It's on the Nashville Predators stick. Islanders with 3 shots, Predators with 0, playing good hockey so far. 16 and a half left first period. Islanders leading the Nashville Predators 1-0 as my game freezes here. So just give me a few minutes. There we go. We are back up. It's Matthew Barzell. Barzell. Schaefer. Schaefer with the drive was saved away, or tried to be saved away by UC Saros. Mayfield is on it. Islanders chance after chance. Nothing. Only one went in. It's Matthew Schaefer. Barzell with the only goal so far. 4 minutes in. First period. Shot is swallowed up by Sorokin. For some reason, my game feed is behind, but my actual player feed is on point. I don't know how that's possible. Trying to get my remote.
Sitting, trickling, a nice Nice job by the Nashville defenders. That's Nick Perbix there, just getting this of Emil Heineman as that thing's just asking to be put in. Yeah, Heineman missed that by about 2 inches from my vantage point. Good job by Perbix to make sure, because otherwise that was an empty net.
Long shot from the line, swallowed up by Sorokin. They'll try that face off again. Well, the top line of Horvat, Heineman, and Palat. We talked a lot about chemistry and trying to find some different line combinations. Andre Palat came in like he's been playing with here.
Yeah, it looks natural. I think a big part of that, and Cal could probably attest. Two good skating, checking wingers. Their game is very simple, predictable, and helps with a guy like Horvat.
Pajot on the face-off in the Islanders' off defensive zone.
That's just the basics for Bo Horvat. He comes
Pajot
from a checking background.
still on the puck here.
I think all three guys take the game the same way. And there's Lee trying to hold up.
Lee is on the puck, trying to get clear. He will. Holmstrom behind the net, Predators net, tried to get it. It's going to go back to Pajot, and then it gets taken away by Nashville. And there's another hit there, getting physical here early on. Susie rescuing the Islanders early here. It's still 1-0 Islanders, 5 minutes into the first period. Remember, 3 periods, 20 minutes each. D'Angelo. Cizikas back into the lineup after he was out. Cizikas tried to get it. Cleared out to center. My feed is delayed, but my commentary is accurate, so I'm just following along with my gameplay. So if it's behind, that is why. I prefer to follow along with the gameplay over the commentators. Ryan Pollock is there for the Islanders. I'll adjust the game feed later on. It's Ryan Pollock who's going to go over to Duclair. Duclair with the move. Still at the Duclair to Shabanov with the drive and a save by Soros. And it's Pollock. Pollock to Schaefer. Schaefer with the drive and a goal. Matthew Schaefer, 2-0 Islanders. Goals in back-to-back games for Matthew Schaefer. This kid is incredible. Good entry into the zone, and what a play by Matthew Schaefer. And you have to give credit on the pass in the other zone, saved by Carson Soucy. Otherwise, it was open for Nashville. And then Matthew Schaefer risked that puck home. He says, I'm going to score. I don't care how. He gets the goal after they played the Rangers, and he had a goal there as well. 2 goals in back-to-back games for Matthew Schaefer.
Heading into this stretch right into the playoffs. Great job by Matthew Schaefer coming down the wall.
And Matthew Schaefer chants are up from UBS Arena here in Belmont Park in Long Island. Islanders 2, Nashville 0 early on first period. Barzal behind Sorokin. Matthew Schaefer, 15th goal of the season. Obviously, he's in talks for the Calder Trophy. I don't know if he'll get it, but we should still be happy as Islanders fan. And Duclair got a puck back. It's going to be to Barzal. Pollock. Pollock with the drive got through, but was blocked away. Barzal to Pollock with another drive, got blocked. Both shots back-to-back. Islanders getting chances. Schaefer just scored. It's going to be Schaefer. Duclair with the drive got saved or got through. Pollock tried to give it out, but it's going to go away to a Nashville Predator. Nashville just surviving, hanging in here. Islanders out shooting them 7-2, leading 2-0 against the Nashville Predators. Matthew Barzal and Matthew Schaefer have scored so far on Bo Horvat bobblehead night in UBS Arena. Here come Nashville, though. Nashville in the offensive zone with the drive there, unsuccessful by them. Back-to-back hockey here. Good action-packed first period, 12 minutes left. Remember, period 20 minutes each, 3 periods. Emil Heineman there is going to get the puck back in the offensive zone. Heineman just trying to get to Horvat there. It's going to be wide. Is it going to be icing? No, it's going to go all the way down to Sorokin. He will play it. Ilya Sorokin's going to go. Adam Peltz on it with Tony DeAngelo is there. DeAngelo has it. Pajot is in, and it's going to be offside against the Islanders. Remember, my feed is good, but my commentary is ahead. Keep that in mind as we go to commercial break with 11:59 left. First period, Islanders 2, Nashville nothing. And I just did what I didn't want to do.
Sometimes things fall right into place.
I apologize.
They just fall.
You
can get it fixed now and pay later in 4
I'm just going to quickly try to do this with my TV and reset the stream. Let's hope that works. That should be good.
It's never been easier with features like Parlay Builder and Parlay Escalate. Finally, betting feels personal. Plus, with every bet, you can earn rewards that get you closer to things like game tickets, so you can see your favorite teams live. So what are you waiting for? Bet like a Caesar. Caesar Sportsbook, official betting partner of the NHL.
Any further thoughts? I think I need to do more with my money. Should I still do rental?
I live with my mom.
How much should I save for my kids to rent? What kids? How early is early retirement? How much is in your 401? All my money's in check. What does it take?
Ben, what's on your mind?
Could I be doing more with my money?
Let's look at where you're at and talk new goals.
Make sense of your money with Citizens.
Back here, first period, 11 minutes left. Islanders 2, Nashville nothing.
This is Roger and JP on 102.3 WBAB Monday morning at 8:50 a.m. and call in for your chance to win. Remember, the WBAB Islanders player to watch tonight is Emil Heineman.
Yeah, he's the player to watch, and it's the pair of legs on him that you watch churn over and over again. There was a stretch of this season where I think maybe a touch out of gas after a frantic start to the year, scoring at a great pace. But when I watch him, the indicator for me is how he's moving his legs. They've been outstanding recently. What a worker and what a player he's turned into.
New York Islanders with 7 shots of the 9 so far in the hockey game. We're just 8 minutes in, and Susie has to come track down Holla for this. As it comes around the wall, Brady Shea pitched in.
Islanders Predators. Islanders leading by 2 2-0 to be exact. And it's going to be Mark Gatcomb. Holmstrom with the high flip towards Lee. Will get Garrity gets out. Lee. And now we are good. We are on point here with the feed. Matthew Schaefer or Schaefer. Schaefer with home. Schaefer with a few moves, almost successful, couldn't make it work. Matthew Schaefer almost with the second goal of the night. Look out here for Nashville trying to get a break. And they will not be able to. Duclair as Schaefer again. Duclair goes to Shabanov there wide of the net. DeAngelo. DeAngelo gets back. He's going to go to Schaefer. Matthew Schaefer, the 18-year-old prospect for the New York Islanders. The Mitch with the shot challenged by DeAngelo.
He was out of steam, and the Islanders looking 2-1 turned into nothing.
Barzell gets wrapped up, still got the pass through for Pelech. Pelech slips down the wall, backhand into the crease, and winds up behind.
Backhand in the crease.
Coming here against the Islanders is Adam Pelech.
Penalty against the Islanders.
And as he often does, pleads his innocence.
I'm so sorry to laugh, but he does the same thing every time. It just cracks me up. He's not pleading innocence. He is.
Matthew Schaefer is 18 years old right now.
He's got a reason for it. It was sort of behind the play. Tough to pick up. Was actually out of my sight. The Islanders go to the kills. Patrick Wall looks up because you're missing one of your better penalty killers now in Adam Pelech, but that's him in England. His stick's in the area. He's just trying to get out of there.
Yeah, he's just skating. I mean, his stick is in there now because he's just skating. I can understand why he'd be a little bewildered at that one. I can see what it looks like to the referee too, but you can see why he's a little surprised. Now there come the Predators on the play.
And the power play for strikes for the Nashville Predators, 2-1 game.
No. Worst case scenario for the New York Islanders, they had all the momentum. They had a 2-0 lead. They take a penalty, and just like that, it's in the back of the net.
It did not take long at all as we check out the goal scorer, Philip Forsberg. The issue with this power play, he's got the big one-timer of Stamkos on one side, right? That's him that eventually touches the pocket. Watch Forsberg. What a gifted goal scorer he is. Sorokin, he's going to want that one back. Anything outside of the dot from up high where a goaltender's got a clean lane on it, I can guarantee you he'll want that back. Credit to Phil Forsberg. What a shot, Cal, from your angle. What did that look like?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen him do it before, and you know he can score from there. I think on the
score sheet updated it here.
It's a bit of a sort out between Simon Holmstrom and Carson Soucy there. Maybe Soucy not used to being able to having to flex out on Forsberg there, but looked like a little miscommunication to me. Forsberg a little too close to the net. Centering feed from Horvath. Palat was headed in the opposite direction, but Philip Forsberg is 21st of the season, his 4th power play goal of the year for the 31-year-old Swede who picked up his 20th of the year on Thursday in New Jersey. His 10th career 20-goal season out of the 14 that he's played. Saros puts it behind his own net.
Heineman. Horvat pressure.
Backhands around towards Yossi. A little nudge on for Forsberg. Forsberg and O'Reilly up the ice together. O'Reilly flips it in. Forsberg on the forecheck. Comes away with it. Tried to get it in front for Evangelista. D'Angelo lost it. Chopped at the side of the goal by Forsberg. Pellet got involved. But it's Halla.
D'Angelo lost it. Halla.
Horvat took some gloves up near the face. This one bounced over the stick of Willsby.
Horvat took some gloves. No call.
Yeah, I think he got high stick there, but also maybe saved the goal. Nice job by him. Net front there. Didn't vacate it as Nashville tried to come to the net front.
Soucy couldn't stop the entry, but does keep Evangelista from getting to that puck quickly. Mayfield gets himself stuck along the wall. Soucy. A long-range pass available to him. Holmstrom hands it off for Pajot. Now it's Anders Lee.
Pajot to Lee.
Wanted Soucy flagged down.
Wanted Soucy flagged down by Evangelista. Puck carried ahead. Evangelista shot off Sorokin.
Coming around the net. Steered out blue line. As they walk it, that shot goes wide of the net, but McCarron, who was a lot to handle, parked in front of Sorokin. Here's England. They'll shoot a tip by McCarron, but it just goes wide.
Shot tip by McCarron goes wide. 8 minutes in the first left.
We'll take the hit from Soucy. Over comes Lee. Got the puck to Pajot. Simon Holmstrom. The Islanders needed a change. A soft touch on that one into the zone.
Nashville's done a good job with that power play goal. You sort of see the Islanders' legs. You don't move quite as quickly. Sort of stymie all the energy in the building. See if the Islanders can find it back quickly.
Barzell holds onto it. Plays for
Barzell to pull off. Pull off to Schaefer. Schaefer.
Curls back.
Pull off. Back to Schaefer.
Schaefer got to the inside, swept off his stick, and steadies up.
Schaefer puck strike.
Nudged that one a little deeper,
His
so he
stick.
get back into position here. Marchessault up for
Marshall will send it all the way down. And Schaefer is on it.
Leaves it up for Barzell. Dangerous.
Barzell. Off the post. And it goes in. 2-2.
But they called it a goal on the ice. And for the moment, Matthew Wood has tied the score.
This is sloppy for the New York Islanders. We're going to wait to see if this thing's 100%.
I don't think it should count.
Right down on the goal line. He had no doubt, but between two of your best guys, Barzell and Matthew Schaefer, right there, a little too cute in my mind. And we talked about triangulation. There's Nashville doing the exact same thing.
Shouldn't be 2-2.
There is Sorokin wanted the first one back.
It isn't.
From a little bit high. One timer, a guy walking off the bench, and Matthew Wood. Not much of a chance there. Too sloppy from the Islanders.
Islanders back to sloppy hockey.
2-0 lead, and all was going well in the first 5 minutes and 57 seconds of the game. Changed on the Pellet penalty, and now Nashville's come back with two of their own.
Came back with two of their own, and what we talked about early on this line from them.
Here's Polon.
My stream didn't update the score yet, so just be patient here. It says 2-2 there, but the actual score bug isn't. D'Angelo. Heineman on it.
In comes Zizekas.
Zizekas.
Willsby who escapes.
Willsby.
And he'll pull away from Heineman.
For the Predator.
Susie
with the huge hit. McQueen with the catch by Suzuki, saved by Soros. There you go, score bug updated. 2-2 game, 6 minutes left. Susie.
Making it print on this hockey game. Just in front of the bench.
Pajot.
Behind the goal line after it went McLean. And then Pajot to the front of the net.
Pajot to the front of the net, not good. Schaefer. Cut off.
On his way to the bench for a change.
I have a feeling, and easy to say, I think at this point, that Matthew Schaefer, we might be in for one of those nights from 40.
Just thinking the same thing.
Pull off.
The guy who always has an extra jump in his step has an extra jump in his step.
Pajot.
Flipped up by Shea. Well, down by Shea. Pajot couldn't get it out. Here's Michael Bunting.
Michael Bunting. To the slot.
Handled here by
Holla.
Sent around the net.
Bunting.
Bunting leaves it.
Yossi.
Yossi dished it off.
Yossi with the dish unsuccessful. Bunting shot saved by Sorokin, still loose. He covers.
Well, the Nashville Predators have battled.
Islanders playing the sloppiest hockey of their life. It's 4:52 first period left. It's a 2-2 game.
Get exclusive offers with select new Volvo models. Contact your Volvo retailer to learn more.
Woo! Thank you for calling Car Shield. This is the Nature Boy. How may I help? I feel at home working with Car Shield. Nice spreadsheet. Oh. Woo! People say, Rick, you're an icon, the 16-time world champ. What brought you here? I say Car Shield administrators help save customers over $1 billion. And Slick Rick loves saving money. Woo! Car Shield cards go farther. Woo!
So we actually know for the spice drum. Yeah, man, this is a local thing, man.
Way more stars.
That's the Winter Blues sale is now on. Visit sandals.com today.
Introducing the New York Islanders' newest and oldest fans with New York Lottery's extra multiplier scratch-off games. You can multiply your Benjamins up to 100 times. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus.
That's something new for me on a hockey game.
All about the Benjamins. They're into it, guys.
They look remarkably alike. The tide has shifted in this game. Can you get it back? And for the New York Islanders, the bit of sloppiness has crept into their game, and time to snuff it out right now. All the game's even.
Predators have goals from
2-2 game. 4:40 left first period.
15 minutes old. They've already featured 4 goals. The last time these two teams got together was a 2-1 shootout win for Nashville 3 weeks ago. Schaefer holds on to the puck.
Schaefer to pull on. Pull on to the slot with the Schaefer, not successful. Corbett let it get away.
It is O'Reilly, and he'll work his way up ice. Ryan O'Reilly with the flip.
All Nashville here so far, first period.
And that pass just had a little air underneath it, bounced over the stick of Wilsby.
Soros.
Soros plays it off. Perfect with the long pass for Marcia, so he'll settle for the dump in. Sorokin trying to knock it off the ledge.
So.
Chabonov jams it towards Pellet.
Pellet.
Pellet draws a penalty here against Nashville.
Penalty, Nashville. Islanders got a useless power play. 5-on-3.
Jonathan Marchessault didn't like the call. He took a slap shot down the ice. It was not all that far away from the referee who made the penalty call. Stupid. We'll see if they give him an extra 2 or an extra 10. It'll be a power play either way for the New York Islanders.
Nashville number 81 is a 2-minute minor for hooking and a 10-minute misconduct for abuse of officials.
So they gave Jonathan Marchessault a 2 and a 10. So it's an Islanders 2-minute power play, and Marchessault is gone. You cannot do that, Jonathan Marchessault, for abuse of officials. I have no idea what that call was, but to be fair, I mean, you made a bad call on the Pelech play. I think it's only fair you make a bad call for the Predators. It's even, we're all even. It's all good.
The 2020 BMW X5 for $939 per month.
Nice. Still working, eh? Take tomorrow. Keys.
Long live the morning routine. Long live friendly competition. Long live cozy nights at home. And long live healthcare that works with your life. Access to great doctors, simple mobile app, convenient locations across Long Island. Absolutely. You have options, but at Catholic Health, we'd like to remind you to choose you first, because we did too. Long live you, and long live Long Island.
Wayne Gretzky. Who's Wayne Gretzky? He was accepted into the Hall of Fame. That's nice. But with Discover, I get accepted basically anywhere. Oh, I got it, Dwayne Gretzky.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places nationwide.
The New York Islanders going to the power play here was Marchessault, who ended up taking a penalty right here. He watched the stick come in. That's a hook.
Carolina is tied with the Capitals right now.
This play ended up dragging out. Take a look at Marchessault and watch what he does. A little anger. That's actually not the official that ended up calling it. It's just a silly play. He's saying the puck's going down there. They're on the power play. A stupid penalty to take, and it's only a 10. Not going to be an extra power play.
Right off the face-off, Chabonov shot ball by the glove hand.
Chabonov shot based fought by Sorrow. Daniel play it back to Sorokin to Chabonov.
Marchessault gets 2 for the hook. He gets a 10-minute
Daniel.
for abuse of officials. So he's already in the dressing room. Luke Evangelista is serving the 2-minute minor.
And Tony Danville says that is a penalty.
Coming around towards Duclair. Left off, D'Angelo cruising over, trying to steer it in Barzell's direction.
D'Angelo tries to steer it to Barzell, unsuccessful. Barzell back on it, minute 20 in the power play. Barzell to Chabonov. Chabonov. Barzell.
A single shot attempted more than 4 minutes of power play time. Take about 3 seconds for that Chabonov shot off the face-off.
D'Angelo. Barzell to D'Angelo. Back to Barzell. Halfway through. Barzell with the giveaway. 2-on-0 here for Nashville. Nashville in. Save Sorokin. Rebound not in. 50 left on the power play. Ilya Sorokin on a short-handed breakaway denies the Predators.
Swing. There's still 36 seconds left to see if they make something of this one.
Ilya Sorokin chance happening here in UBS. Another flip here going towards their Nashville there to save by Sorokin. He's going to play it Schaefer. Islanders running out of time. Power play looks bad as always. Matthew Schaefer. It's going to be Schaefer. Is going to lob it over to Holmstrom. Holmstrom is in with Heineman. Heineman is in. Drouin is out. Holmstrom. Pilates in there as well. And that should just do it about the power play. Maybe no, one more drive over. Palat's on it though. Holmstrom to Schaefer with the drive off the glass. Heineman. Tried to dish it to Palat. He'll get a hit. Heineman though. Heineman to Palat. Palat. Try doing a pellet. Holmstrom. Holmstrom with the centering feed. Tried to get it to the net on Palat there. Unsuccessful. Save Soros. Pellet. Pellet tried to get it again. Look out here. It's a 3-on-1, but look out. Cizikas. Cizikas with the drive. All Soros are up and out. Back-to-back action here. Nashville Islanders back-to-back here. 2-2 games. 1 minute first period there with the drive up ball. Islanders not able to get the clear on Nashville here. Islanders led 2-0. Nashville tied it up with the power play call. There with the drive. Didn't work. Barzell. 2-on-2. 2-on-3. Barzell with Cizikas. 40 left in the first period. Cizikas. Casey Cizikas trying to get the Islanders lead. Cizikas to Mayfield with the drive. It's saved and held by Soros.
Whack that loose puck home.
The power play, it's not a lack of effort or anything like that. This group is clearly gripping the stick, forcing plays. And watch this from Yossi, but it's not so much that that's concerning. It's the second wave of the greatest offensive defenseman that we've seen of this time, vying for goal 200. So not just one save, two from Sorokin. Great follow-up by Yossi. A better follow-up by Ilya Sorokin. And this is Palat. Third time tonight, he's found himself in a prime scoring spot. Couldn't get any wood on that one at all. And sets up a final 30 seconds here of the Islanders in the offensive zone. Maybe looking to get back that lead back that they squandered here.
30.9 on the clock. Pajot will face off in the Nashville zone. Pajot wins it. Holmstrom helps it for Susie. Over to Mayfield. Mayfield, a wrister, blocked right through the slot. Lee reaching for it, couldn't come up with it.
Lee reaching for it, couldn't come up.
Put it right back in. 20 seconds to go.
20 seconds left.
Brady Shea starts the rush with a pass to Stamkos. Red line and in with 12.
Red line in with 12.
Round towards Mayfield. Pulled off the wall. One-timer from Shea. It's eaten by Holmstrom.
One-timer by Shea is held by Holmstrom. 2-1. Stamkos tossed it unsuccessful. 2-2, end of one. I'll see you guys back for the second period on Shark Speed Sports Network.
4 combined goals.
Back second period, Islanders. Predators tied at 2-2. I'll be right back for a minute before we get the call set for the second period.
Use the hashtag #CatLikeTrivia.
I think there's one in the game tonight.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, try to get the other two.
Not this guy. He was barely born in 2000.
Well, I'm just looking for the Islanders offensively, the hunger they showed. Cal, you talked about their play along the wall and just how much of a quick strike team they were. It was sort of a different style of hockey. It met my eye perfectly. Love to see that. See if they can get back to that attitude here with the long change that can really wear a team down if they grind it out like that below the goal.
It was really an unfortunate penalty that Adam Pelech that really turned this thing around a little bit. Communication. I think here the Islanders got a chance to go back in the room, reset, say, hey guys, what we were doing was working. Let's get back to it. Great job.
Puck is down. Second period underway. 19:53 left. 2-2 game.
The puck was coming to him. They called penalty, but they didn't watch off the icing detective. As a result of that, Block got in on the forecheck, but it's Roman Yossi who handles 4 minutes to Forsberg snapped it on for O'Reilly. O'Reilly watched closely by Schaefer. Schaefer challenges him. Down goes O'Reilly. Islanders have the puck in a 4-man rush. Back. Puck from behind by Forsberg. Left the chair for Pull-up. Over Ryan Pull-up.
Pull-up. Heineman with a shot stopped by Saros.
Starts in one end and goes all the way up the ice. It was Schaefer defending O'Reilly, and the Islanders not as clean as you could possibly imagine coming out, but watch the job done. And as soon as Schaefer sees this guy fall,
if you're just joining us here, Islanders had the 2-0 lead. They choked it away to the Nashville Predators, who have come back and tied it 2. 1 power play goal, 1 even strength goal.
Offensive zone face-off for Matt Barzell, picked up a couple of points in that first period. Scored the first goal of the game, had an assist shortly thereafter. The secondary assist on the Schaefer goal was assist number 360 of his career. Noteworthy because it passes Clark Gillies for 5th on the Islanders' all-time assist list. Perbix down the boards. Coming around. Weisblatt hands off for McCarron. Wins the over for Perbix. Another former Tampa Bay Lightning as the shot was stopped by Sorokin at a tough time with that rebound. No, Islanders get it away. Back down for Duclair. Duclair driving.
Duclair.
He hit the bricks. He's got space now. Trying to float it over for Barzell, but he's coming out from below the goal line.
Duclair, he has that burst. He has that speed in his game, and it's back with the step. You're seeing it all over the ice.
Barzell in the direction of Max Shabanoff. Shabanoff to the slot for Duclair. Kick to his...
Shabanoff just for Duclair unsuccessful. Barzell. Shabanoff shot is stopped by Saros.
Result of the scoring chance for Max Shabanoff.
Good movement by the New York Islanders, unable to convert.
It's been all over. Shabanoff's getting a chance with the big guys. You see Duclair here. He's looking backdoor. It's not going to be there, but these guys ended up reloading as he saw the burst and then just waiting for Barzell to get open behind that net. I mean, you do that, a goaltender probably doesn't know where it's going. That was snuffed out, but not this. I mentioned Shabanoff staying in the lineup and playing further up in it, and a great opportunity for him. I think the more minutes he plays, the better he is. His best games of the season have been the ones that he's itching up right there, 20 minutes of ice time and breaking it down with his new line mate, Matt Barzell now.
Well, Hicks, I think the guys who create the offense the best with Matt Barzell, the guys who get lost on the weak side dot. You can see Anthony Duclair learning that about Matt Barzell. I think that's inherently built in Shabanoff's game. That allows you to make those power play type seam passes at 5-on-5 to create those opportunities. Simon Holmstrom locked up along the boards. Comes away for Soucy around the board. Barron met there by Lee. Soucy got stuck with it. Holmstrom blocked that shot at the end of that first period. Good to see no after effects, at least noticeable. As Holmstrom handles this pass from Panagiot. One more drop for Anders later.
Holmstrom to lead there with the drive, rebound available, saved by Saros. 2 players down. Second effort stop.
For Nashville. D'Angelo and a stick lifted by Bunting. Wanted a call, didn't get one. Played down to Evangelista. Now it's Roman Yossi. Yossi Curls away from Holmstrom. A wrister blocked by Pellick. And Pellick, nice little burst to get away from the front of the net. Anders Lee unable to finish the clear, though, as it was captured by Tyson Jost.
Yossi might not be at the same level he was when he won Norris trophies, Brendan, but you said his name about a dozen times, and he's just all over the ice. He shows up every area. And for the Islanders, be aware, is stabbed at that one and kept it alive again.
Now, he only played 53 games last year. He missed the last 25 with what's called POTS syndrome, which basically means for him the effects were lightheadedness, fatigue, heart palpitations, serious stuff. And he was unable to finish the season last year, but he's come back. 31 points in 41 games for Roman Josi. He's going to play for Switzerland in the Olympics.
It's hard to believe that level of production is not up to his standard, but the team, it wasn't the same without him. And a big part of the Nashville Predators' sink to the bottom of the standings last year had a lot to do with not having their captain. It just affects so many parts of the game. And yes, he's an offensive defenseman, but he's involved in so many defensive plays as well. He's a true rover.
Norris Trophy in 2020, finalist in 22, finalist in 24, finalist in 25. As this one taken back behind the net, it's Forsberg in front for Jost. That one goes wide. Here is Josi. Playing, able to knock him to his knees. Ryan Pulock. Handcuff Schaefer with the pass. Zikas comes over. It's Forsberg with a stick lips. Zikas and get calm. Can't get it away. Here's a chance and a shot from one of the sticks out away from the goal. And a long range flash.
I'm eating some ice cream that's got over my computer, so
Predators keep the pressure on Schaefer.
I'm here just cleaning it all up. 16-17 left. First period, second period rather. McLean with the drive lifted it up high. If I end the stream, I'll start it back up. We're good though. Horvat off the post on bobblehead night. Bo Horvat and the Islanders had an opportunity to score, and it goes off the iron and out. Horvat almost got the puck back there. Now it's on Nashville.
Alex Stamkos to the slot. Take it. Wednesday brought to the net. Sushi with them. Fighting for that puck.
I think it was almost on Soucy's tape the whole time to the very end. It's passed by Palat there, a little dangerous, but that worked.
That was like the football term, simultaneous possessions where they both had. Dumped in by Smith. Pelican McCarry. Pellick got out of the corner cleanly with it, but it's Smith who was able to force the turnover. Cole Smith.
Cole Smith in the boards.
Now Barzell trying to get it back from Weissblatt. On it, Barrett. It's Justin Barrett down towards Weissblatt. McCarry instead. McCarry out to the line. Grant's England. That shot blocked away by Pellick.
Schaefer. Shabanoff. Duclair. Barzell. Schaefer's now on Schaefer. Barzell tried to center it to Shabby, unsuccessful.
Josi and Schaefer. Schaefer knocked it around him, but held in by Halla. Centering feet up the skate of Ryan Pulock. Josi spins, goes down. Schaefer as well. To the Forsberg out near the blue line. Slipped it and slipped. Then a turnaround tries to make the save.
Bunting, a turnaround tries turned away by Sorokin.
A little bit sloppy, a little bit cute in certain areas of the ice, both offensive zone and neutral zone. That's kept this transition. Nice job of Barzell.
Comes out at the end of a long shift. Now lost it up. There's decon to change. Just a long reach and Susie got the ball.
Susie got the stick up.
Lee will set it back for Mayfield. The Islanders will take a breath. Anders Lee couldn't adjust to that off the mark pass from Scott Mayfield, but it winds up a missing ball.
The Buick replay here. Check this out. As you see, Kyle McLean continues to move his feet in this one. Up high, Saros, a small goaltender, but he took that away. How about Horvat? Almost too much time here. He wants to pass. He sees it. Great option. Just let it go off the post.
And hectic at both ends. You can see this is the simultaneous possession play. Willsby up in the play. Susie doing a good job of canceling him out. And then this little dump play. Matthew Schaefer at one point during this shift was up at the blue line playing against Roman Yossi. You got to sort out through the New York Islanders. The Nashville Predators doing a pretty good job of getting some offense off the cycle. Those replays brought to you by your local Tri-State Buick dealers. We've gone through 7 minutes of the second period. No scoring.
No score, 2-2 so far, second period.
Get exclusive offers on select new Volvo models. Contact your Volvo retailer to learn more.
They built these roads as if they knew we were coming. The X3, X5, and X7, proudly assembled in South Carolina in BMW's largest plant worldwide. It's the 2026 BMW X5 for $939 per month.
This Prime Player Profile is presented by Amazon, and it's all about Steven Stamkos, who recently became the 22nd player in NHL history to reach 600 goals. Did it on New Year's Eve, and he's done it, Thomas, by scoring 21 goals in the last 31 games.
It's incredible. You count some of these great goal scorers out, even if it's Alexander Ovechkin, you think, is this the end of him? A little quiet to start a season, and this one, number 600 in his patented spot. He can hit the one-timer on a seam. He can hit it from up high. He can hit it from every angle. And an open net like that doesn't need to be open too long until it's in the back of the net. Number 91, what a career he's illustrated, and he continues to keep on going. If it's not here, maybe somewhere else for him as those rumors creep up. He's a guy, he's a champion, he wants to win. If it's not going to be here, I wouldn't be surprised to see him somewhere else, but certainly the goal will make it work here in Nashville.
2 more years left on his contract after this one of $8 million per. As that shot goes wide of the net off the stale Evangelista. Yossi, out that one caught Sorokin up around the collarbone. He's able to shrug it off, get himself back into position. Stunned him a little bit though. Holmstrom for ladies getting Pagel.
Pagel with the goal! It's Islanders 3, Predators 2. It's John Gabriel Pagel with the goal, and it's Islanders 3, Nashville 2, 12:39 left, second period. 12 goal the second period. I was just doing something, and it's John Gabriel Pagel with the Islanders lead.
He was looking for number 27, Andrews Lee, but it found his stick right after. Islanders get the lead back.
Well, Hicks, when you're hot, that puck comes back to Pagel after a typically unselfish play by him looking back door. He gets a fortuitous bounce and has the empty net deposit. That's a huge goal for the Islanders. 4th goal in the last 4 games for J.G. Pagel. That gets him up to 12 on the year. And the Islanders, who had a 2-0 lead, let it get away now with a 3-2 lead. Not only 4 goals in 4 games, but 6 goals in the last.
Can the Islanders keep the 3-2 lead?
Pagel, he just is what he is. You expect that for the points and the production to be right around 35, 40 points every year. It might be quiet at times, but undoubtedly he's just going to find that production, and it's steady, all while fulfilling all the things he does in his own end and in the face-off dot. Just such a consistent hockey player. And it all depends on what his responsibilities are, who he's playing against, right? He has to go out there and play against the best players on the other team. He's not cheating for offense. He can make sure he does his job in his own end for
Giveaway. Here's McCarron. Shot. No.
McCann shot, no rebound. Sorokin save.
The sloppiness continues here for the Islanders. And Cal, we were talking about this in between whistles there on the TV timeout, that even when things are going good, the Islanders straying a touch, always a tough feeling as a defenseman. You're on your back foot and had to choke down on your stick. Nice recovery by Schaefer there, and an easy save for Milius Sorokin, but it's not just that. Now the face-offs in your own end. The Islanders, maybe it's simply a fact of not having people close enough together as they come off the ice, presenting better options for one another.
21's been the magic number for the Islanders lately. Here's a chance for McClain.
McQueen coming in with the save by Sorrow. Islanders have chances after chances not able to convert. Nashville a chance after chance not able to convert. Still 3-2 Islanders, 11:20 left first second period as Nashville comes in over the blue line. And it's McQueen. McQueen has speed, and ref blew it down for a hand pass.
McClain had a great chance in Soros earlier, but off a face-off. See the defense now? That means it's going to be a one-timer for the Islanders. Then they just flip the puck on out there. Sometimes you get a good balance because the legs of McClain, they never stop moving. I think going 5-hole in that one, a nice bit. The legs of McClain never stop moving. You're right, Hicks. He's got such tremendous speed, and the thing about him is he's so low to the ground when he skates that he can get underneath defensemen when he gets that little step, and that makes him very hard to contain. Yeah, underneath, like under that center of gravity, you expect that contact. He comes in below.
Absolutely. Predators with the face-off. One-timer from Yossi.
One-timer from Yossi, swallowed by Sorokin. No rebound. Ilya Sorokin standing strong. Islanders 3, Nashville 2, second period.
Play today for chances to multiply your Benjamins. Prizes up to $3 million.
I can't wait to spend each and every one of you.
Outplayed face-off win for Nashville. Led to a blast from Yossi. This time Barzell's able to win it. D'Angelo around Duclair, Shabanov, and he thought Barzell was still cruising, and he had stopped at its icing.
Yeah, he had Adam Pellet there actually joining the play. And it's interesting to see what the face-off looks like here. If Nashville keeps the same people up, it was Hall that turned his stick over completely the other way. But the last time, it was a clean win on this side of the ice. It was Roman Yossi with that big one-timer. Steve Shabanov learned his lesson just a little bit. Never let 59 out of your sights. It was a good one-timer before. Steve Shabanov gets married to him right now.
Yossi fires it, and so
Yossi fires Ilya Sorokin coming up big.
It's really difficult for a goaltender to pick that up because it's coming through his screen and through a body of Max Shabanov, who's trying to get out of it. But we just talked about that. 59, 2 face-offs in a row. He got the shot through. Yossi will find a way to disguise that every time. More importantly, make sure that face-off win is not clean. See that thing end over end with Paula sniffing around at the front of the net.
And you know what? It's not Shabanov in that situation. I know there's a one-timer there, especially if it's Yossi. I'm getting on my horse immediately when it was that draw, so that I'm 2 feet away from Roman Yossi, and he doesn't even want to shoot that puck because if it hits me, I've got a breakaway. A couple harder strides out from Shabanov maybe deters Yossi from bombing that thing 2 times in a row. It was a 92-mile-an-hour knuckler from Yossi at the blue line where it looked like it may have been headed wide, but the way that thing was on end, you don't know where it's going to bounce after that. Face-off win for Pajot.
Pajot wins the face-off. Up and out.
By Yossi. Sent back towards Pellet. Over to D'Angelo. The Islanders set it for Anders Lee. Would have been in, now is offside. As the Islanders got caught at the line. Well, I mentioned number 21 before. It's because the Islanders, for 4 consecutive games, have allowed 21 shots or fewer. It's been exactly 21 shots in 3 out of those 4 games. They've already given up 23 here, but a different type of hockey game that we saw in either of the games against the New York Rangers or that game against Philadelphia on Monday.
Yeah, the Flyers especially, that was just a concerted effort of making sure that you check everything down in a responsible manner, and that sort of drifted out of the game. Maybe because it's against a Rangers team that sort of lack that structure, and you start doing things you're not used to. Well, Nashville, they've come to play tonight after a slow start.
All up. Flings it around, and now it's Evangelista just inside the line. Adam Pellick stopped that one before Sorokin had to get involved, but this one passed to the front. Here's a chance for Yossi.
Yossi.
His shot somehow stayed out.
Shay's shot tipped down by Bunting somehow out.
Loose puck went down. Evangelista shot blocked, cleared away.
Evangelista shot blocked away. Shay. Yossi. Shay. Joe. Yossi. Yossi shoots and it's trying to be covered by Ilya Sorokin.
Now the Islanders playing with fire after taking the 3-2 lead on the goal for Pajot. The Predators all around the Islander net. But Pajot's got another, and the Islanders back out front.
There was a tree down in the woods, the prettiest tree that you ever seen. Now the tree has roots that need water to grow, good jobs and skills make the whole world go. Make the green grass grow all around, make the green grass grow all around.
At JP Morgan Chase, the investments we make help make businesses happen, that make jobs happen, that make communities happen. Together, we make momentum happen.
The next chapter of Audi performance is here. With Quattro all-wheel drive, you can feel. And interiors refined to elevate every mile. One thing's performance never goes out of style. Get exceptional offers at your local Audi dealer.
So we actually know for the spice throw. Yeah, and this is a local thing, man.
Way more smart.
That's
The Winter Blue sale is now on. Visit sandals.com today.
Don't forget to take the game with you. Stream live Islander games and hours of on-demand content anywhere you go. Download the Gotham Sports app. It's free with your MSG TV subscription. Sign in and start streaming today. This was a close call, guys.
Yeah, Kelly, you had a great view of this.
Yeah, just the Islanders in scramble mode, trying to block it. You can see Ilya Sorokin did not see that for a second, but the knob of his stick always in the right spot. And I'm bewildered by how many times pucks find the knob of goaltender sticks, and it's an extension of your equipment. Ilya Sorokin doing a great job of putting that in the right spot. The Islanders got away with one there. There it is. Any way you can get it, you get it. And it took an Islander-friendly bounce off that stick and away from the net. The Islanders able to get eventually a whistle with Nashville all around the goal.
Mayfield off the face-off, goes to the clear, gets the clear.
The laid offside here. And
Susie.
Predators touch up. Susie plays over for Mayfield.
Mayfield.
The benches tonight. Savinoff couldn't grab that one.
Labanov. 9:16 left in the second period. Islanders 3, Nashville 2.
Just what's kind of flagging the Islanders through the neutral zone in this second period is that there's no real winger anchored on the wall for Scotty Mayfield.
And Washington beat the Hurricanes.
Scotty has to rocket that thing off the wall. It doesn't have a great chance.
Not what we needed tonight.
Face-off win by Nashville. And Forsberg will flip it in. Islanders try to win their 4th consecutive game after wins back-to-back against the Rangers earlier in the week and win against the Philadelphia Flyers on Monday. They're one of 10 teams in the league now with 30 wins. As this one took a funny hop there on Sorokin and then took a bump from Tyson Jost. Barzell fumbled that. It's just again to the front one time. Coming Marchessault, who's back, gets that one knocked away. Taken by Permix. He'll swing it around. Permix stuffed it into traffic. And
Perfect up the jacket.
And Sorokin able to get the whistle. Self-inflicted wounds by the New York Islanders lead to additional time in their own zone.
Sorokin has had to be involved. Yeah, that was Jost there. And right after this, Matt Barzell, you've got possession in the middle of the ice. You know what? It was a hot pass, I will say that. Couldn't corral it. Great job by Sorokin. Marchessault can really bring it not once, but twice there as Sorokin continues to be busy.
"24 saves already to the clean face-off win. It comes to Shea. That shot hit a body.
Jay shot hit a body.
Now it's pulled away from Heineman. Picked up by Schaefer. O'Reilly still working it. Blue line. Shea. Put it on the ice. Puck loose. Cole's got the tip on it. And it just laid there. Islanders clear it out as Sorokin had lost the stick. He'll get it back under control. As Shea shakes free. Put off the stick of Stamkos with one hand away from Schaefer. Ryan Pollock. For Pollock. Here's Heineman and Horvath gets Matthew Schaefer on the rush. That pass looked down by Yossi. Schaefer colliding with Heineman, and now numbers the other way for Stamkos and O'Reilly. O'Reilly and Stamkos across.
O'Reilly and Stamkos across has got saved or out of play. Heineman in now. Heineman gets knocked down. No call. Zizekas with too much speed. Bunting had a chance, not successful. Islanders hanging in there. 6:50 left, second period. Evangelista, no chance. Saved by Sorokin.
Hollow was all alone in front of the net, but he was in tight. Sorokin just played it beautifully here. You see the proximity to the crease for Hollow? Well, you got no option there as it's swallowed up by Sorokin, but earlier, Heineman driving to the net, and it's usually a penalty there. The free hand of Perfect right in front of the official, not enough to warrant the call. You see off of the rush right there, it's the trio that I alluded to with Marchessault getting rewarded for that poor penalty up on the first unit there.
Marchessault, who took a 10-minute misconduct for abuse of officials with just under 5 minutes to go in that first period. Shut out half this second as a result.
Marchessault is back.
Anders Lee went shoulder to shoulder with Englund. Now it's McCarron. Boy, when Nashville gets McCarron, Smith, and Englund on the ice together, there's some large men out there. That's a big
Tuesday. Mayfield.
Get away by Mayfield. Turn back behind that. Ice block lost it. Lee put it up for Pacho. Pacho through the middle of the ice and step watch the spot. Here comes Becker walking right in. One splash shot is blocked by Susie, who slid up for right behind.
6 minutes left, second period.
Soft plays through the middle of the ice, and Pacho got involved there. It stood out to me, with Big Susie and Mayfield. Developed some nice chemistry through the first couple games. They've also found themselves on their offsides. Probably not a strong suit for either guy, and it's led to some transition for Nashville. They're going to find a way to make sure they're both on their strong side here. It's led to problems. And Nashville's just doing a really good job of being relentless, sending it back towards the Islanders, not really letting those guys switch back to their positions, or not letting the Islanders forward get into their defensive sets either. Kind of doing a really good job just throwing pucks at the net, creating offense.
3 men down low for Nashville. They bring it to the front. It's behind Sorokin. That's it.
And it's in. Puck is in. 3-3.
Post off the glove of Sorokin and leaked on through to tie the score once again.
This can't happen on a one face-off. It simply just can't. It's been an adventure for the group that's out there right now, Mayfield getting pressure, the puck is bouncing. It's a great stick by Wood, but full possession, you're still okay at this point, but no one sorts out as that thing trickles over the line. Mayfield, you're trying to make a firm, hard play on a rolling puck, which is really difficult, but there you go, continuing to let these Nashville Predators back into the game. Full credit to them for the way they've checked and the way they've hunted, but the Islanders must be better. But so many defensive zone draws for the Islanders, so many one-timer sets from the Predators are forcing the Islanders to just flip pucks into the neutral zone constantly, really not conducive to being able to get back down into the Predators' end and create some of that offense off the cycle they were in the first period.
That goal from Philip Forsberg. It's his second goal of the game. And it comes up as the 19th shot of the period for the Nashville Predators. As Yossi plays it away. The Forsberg is the 21st and 22nd. As Paul knocked that one down, but O'Reilly from Marchessault. Predators off the attack again. O'Reilly and Paul. And Schaefer coming across.
Quick score check around the league. Islanders Predators tied at 3. Devils Senators tied at 1. Blue Jackets Blues tied at 3. Canucks leading the Maple Leafs 1-0. Buffalo Sabres Montreal tied at 1. Chapadov with the drive save made by Soros.
Scoring line there for Shabbat. Looks like a change here as well. This one come out for Pellet. And this one flipped up. Could be icing here. Evangelista would have been offside if they could be pursued that one. Icing anyway.
The game is on. There's still plenty of time for live NHL betting, live same-game parlays, and more, all on FanDuel. Scan the QR code now and play your game.
The offense has not come easily for Bo Horvat since he's been back, but what does he do? He takes care of things in his own end, and then he works himself up. Watch this. Ryan O'Reilly, that's not anyone trying to get the puck off their stick. That's a guy that wants it just as bad as Horvat does. What a crafty play.
Evangelista across the line. Sweeping check from Pellets. 4:20 to go here in the second period. Shot by Englund.
Sorokin highway robbery here. All on it. Barzell with the try saved by Soros. Penalty coming up. No penalty, sorry. Wow. The refs are not great tonight. That should have been a call 100%. Offside Islanders. Bad call by the refs halfway through the second period. 3 minutes left. Tied at 3.
People say, Rick, you're an icon. 16-time world champ. What brought you here? I say Car Shield Administrators help save customers over $1 billion. And Slick Rick loves saving money. Woo! Car Shield cars, Woo!
There's critical.
And at this rate, you're wondering if you could see back-to-back duel. A goalie duel once again. Last time it was Riddick, but this time it could be Sorokin and Soros taking it to the shootout.
This is wonderful news because he's sleeping well and dreaming thanks to his Aspire implant, a proven sleep apnea treatment when CPAP doesn't work. Learn more and view safety info at inspiresleep.com.
We treat our pets like we treat ourselves. You brush, they chew. You squat, they spray.
And I gotta get my charger here. My phone will not gonna die, and then that would not be good. The computer is gonna die, and that would not be good because then we can't stream. So stay tuned. I may be back in a couple minutes.
I got it, Dwayne.
Yeah, my Fire TV just shut off. So just give me a minute to get everything loaded back on for tonight. So, needs to be out of height, so just give me a few minutes to load it back on for tonight. See if that will work. No. Ooh, No, wait, hold on. Give me a minute, guys. I don't want to miss the game, so just give me a minute to absolutely deal with this, because I'm going to have to do some work here to make this all fit. We pulled this up here, and then we'll use the other one for the other chart. This for the fire. Just give me a minute. Hopefully there are no goals scored in this period. There you go. Now where did my remote go? Here it is. This is Gotham Sports. Gotham Sports. Sorry, boys.
Searching for Gotham Sports.
My M1 thing is very delayed, so give me a few minutes, but tied at 3 here. Two minutes left. Palat is down. He's good.
Oh, but that we introduce you to the New York Islanders' newest and oldest fans with New York Lottery's extra multiplier scratch-off games. You can multiply your Benjamins up to 100 times. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus.
Get their money for tonight. Well, here's the play with Palat. You think those pants have a lot of padding on them, but not when you fall like that. That hurts right off the tailbone and part of the back for Palat.
Holmstrom backhands on goal. Spray off the pads of Saros. Islanders get to the loose puck here. Schaefer darting to the middle. One-timer from Pajot. Turned out by UC Saros. Inside 2 minutes to play here in the second period.
In a period that's been extremely sloppy, Patrick Waugh going with these guys after the Cizikas line. We talked about the top guys from Nashville. They're on now. Do the job. Be simple and exit your zone. Look at the hunt from Nashville.
Roman Josi absorbing the hit from Pajot. Marchessault tossed to the net, knowing O'Reilly was down there to cause some problems, but as the puck's out and through, it's handled by Sorokin.
Everywhere the Islanders turns, there's a white jersey with the stick outstretched and creating something over and over and over again. And with a minute and 24 seconds left, it's not as simple as getting through this thing with the tie game going into the third period. It's taking care of business right now. An area in the offensive zone, situations like this, Nashville's created a lot. The one-timer set, you called it, Cal. They're set up like that once again with Josi cocked and loaded.
Off the face-off, Nashville wins it again. They go to the slot for Bunting, a backhand. Save made by Sorokin.
Nashville win the face-off, but save made by Sorokin.
Now Pelican on the rush. Hands up for Horvath. This one deflected up and into the crowd.
Well, you can see the difference between how Andre Palat played that one, how Shabbat played it. That's just a learning thing in the NHL. Andre Palat, a veteran, obviously getting right out on Roman Josi. But then the Nashville Predators go underneath. And it's this Carolina play that, watch this winger on the wall. It's a Bunting just going to open up here underneath. And that's Tony DeAngelo's guy, but you can see that
You need to mark out the Nashville Predators are kind of feeling it. Their execution level is high right now, and you got to be aware if you're the New York Islanders, they just seem a step slow right now and slow to close, giving up a lot of opportunities. Astros lost 3 straight, 5 out of 6. They fall within 1 point of the playoffs. It's 5 points out of the last wild card spot. So they're in a desperate need to get things turned around here on this road trip. As the Islanders clear the zone, Horvath couldn't time that right with Brady Shea as we hit a minute to play.
1 minute to play, second period. Tied at 3.
For Nashville, Angelo sees the Horvath go past Pollock. Pollock returns it. Horvath opens up and rolls off the stick. Heineman and O'Reilly battling forward. Heineman comes away with it. To the interior for Pollock. Shot blocked by Yossi. Heineman can't come up with it. It's Evangelista. It's off for Yossi. Holding his pass. Redirected. Bunting and Kelly in a stick battle. Bunting put it through a dangerous area of the ice. 20 seconds to go in the period. Bunting behind the net. Run into by Pellet. Held up along the boards. Heineman with a hit. It's Purvis. At 12 seconds left, he couldn't hold the zone.
11 left in the period. Second.
Waiting for a couple of guys to clear. Then he fires it with 5 seconds remaining. Angela off the boards for Pellet. Pellet trying the final seconds and will.
That will do it.
Each team scores once, and we'll decide to start on the third or beyond.
Yeah, the only good thing about that period is the fact you exit the ice right now. It's a tie hockey game, and one that you have not had your details. You haven't taken care of the puck, and you had your way early on and just strayed completely from that game. The Islanders up your compete level, up what's going on in between your ears. You see mistakes like that, you think it's physical. It's more of a mental game right now for them. These Preds, they're not going away.
Coming up is the second period of sports, brought to you by your local Ford stores. Visit
I'll be back for the third period next on Sharks B Sports Network. Islanders tied at 3 with the Predators. I'll be back very shortly.
Instead, coach, a couple of
3-3 game. Start of 3 between the Islanders and the Predators. We have a 3-3 game. Islanders led 2-0, 3-2, and now Nashville has come back and tie it. Looking forward for the third period, but Islanders just need a little bit more. They just look like a tired team that just won a back-to-back to the Rangers on Wednesday and Thursday night. Next game, looking ahead of the schedule for the New York Islanders, it can be on Monday night against the Washington Capitals, a huge must-win for the Islanders. Before taking their talents down to Tuesday in Pittsburgh, back-to-back games there as well against Metropolitan Division rivals. Pollock is up, face-off is down, we are underway, third period. Ilya Sorokin versus UC Soros. Nashville 19-3, Islanders 3. Matthew Schaefer to Ryan Pollock in the Nashville zone. Matthew Schaefer.
You got to figure it was a stern talking to Patrick Waugh. Did it on the bench to his group during the TV time. That didn't seem to spark him. Maybe 15 minutes in the dressing room did.
Wilsby will carry it for Nashville before he moves it off the purpose.
Both coaches still have their timeout. Patrick Waugh did it during his TV timeout. Hopefully he gave them a nice stern talking. Barzal goes to Shabbatov to Duclair. D'Angelo tried to go to Shabbatov, unsuccessful. Barzal to D'Angelo. D'Angelo with the drive scores, but waved off. It was a goal for the Islanders, but it's waved off because UC Soros lost his blocker. That is not goalie interference, though. UC Soros pushes Duclair and loses his blocker. That should be a good goal. Soros is out. I'm challenging this.
Why is that goaltender interference? Is exactly what Patrick Waugh just said. I think Duclair, to your point, was outside and Soros knowing that he's beating.
I would challenge that, and that is exactly what the Islanders are going to do. So for now, it's a 3-3 Islanders tie, and Tony DeAngelo just scored a goal, so it should be 4-3, but UC Soros made contact with Anthony Duclair and has a no goal on the ice. Islanders are challenging. If they win the challenge, it's 4-3 Islanders. If they lose the challenge, it's a natural power play for delay of game. We are waiting on the coach's challenge. Remember, it is a challenging play. I think it should be no goaltender interference. I think it should be a good goal. Because people are saying, yeah, UC Soros is clearly out of the crease. There's no doubt. So it should be a good goal, but
it also looks like there's no doubt that Anthony Duclair is outside of that blue paint.
Yeah, he's entitled to the ice outside that.
Duclair is outside the blue paint as well, so I'm not really sure.
Duclair falls because he's being tripped by UC Soros. It's not like he fell and landed on Soros on his own accord. And Patrick Waugh had a long talk with referee Francois St. Laurent before deciding to issue this challenge. I like this challenge for Patrick.
I do too.
I think that's a good challenge. Even if you lose the challenge, you do get a penalty on the play, but I really don't see how this doesn't get overturned because it was clearly initiated by UC Soros. The player was clearly in the blue paint.
Well, you didn't see what I saw and what we have available.
I mean, it's really hard to tell.
And that's why he drifts out an extra 2 feet and ends up making.
I don't think it's interference, though.
Desperate attempt to try and get over there, but this is going to be this is a tough one. It's not a long one though. They're already taking the headsets off, getting ready to announce their findings.
After New York Islanders coach challenge review, it is determined the ruling on the ice was correct. There's no
No goal. Bad call. That is a bad call there. I'm not really sure because that is a rough call right there because that I don't see why that's not a goal. Anthony Duclair got it, the contact was initiated outside the blue paint. Duclair is entitled to the blue paint, and now the Islanders are going to get a penalty on the play for delay of game. Bad play. That should have been a goal for the Islanders. If they lose this game by 1 goal, you guys know why. That was a clean goal.
Situation to call it a goal and let the Nashville Predators try to take it off the board.
And that's the thing, and I think we've said this almost after every time that Patrick Waugh has issued challenges. If they call it the other way on the ice and put the onus on the other coach to challenge it, it's a completely different scenario. But it's a field challenge that leads to now a Nashville Predators power play and a must kill for the Islanders. Nashville 1 for 1 already, and they go right to the net and a
poor call, and they go right to the net unsuccessful. Look, if you're the Islanders, just kill off this penalty and then survive and then figure out the rest later. But this was a total BS call, and I usually don't try to argue the refs' calls on stream, but this one, there's no doubt, it's definitely not a good call for sure. And I don't want to say, I really think the Islanders should just move on. I'm not really sure why that's no goal, but
so it wasn't as if they looked at it and said 100% goal interference, but there was not enough there to take one off the board. Shot from Yossi goes wide, bounces back out in front. Islanders a chance to clear. That's a high stick from Stamkos. Wasn't trying to play that puck with a high stick, but he did.
Bottom line is they don't like taking things off the board, right? It's tough to add a goal.
I'm not really sure because that I want to see a replay on that, to be honest. I think that was a clean goal, but refs don't. We got to move on here, boys. So let's get a win at least. Minute 40 on the Nashville power play. If they score on this power play, our stream's over. I'm telling you that right now. If we go down, we're done. We're not winning the Nashville if they go down. All right. Good news is the Islanders killed off 38 seconds of power play time. They were 1 for 1 on earlier, only taking 6 seconds. So we're getting there. Minute 14 left on the power play here for Nashville. Off the delay of game call for the Islanders for challenging for goalie interference when there was no goalie interference. Yossi. Stamkos. Misfire by O'Reilly. Islanders get lucky. 40 left on the power play. Stamkos. Yossi. Stamkos. Marchessault. Off a skate, and Islanders can't get the clear. Stamkos. Steven Stamkos. Marchessault. Stamkos. Stamkos. Yossi breaks his stick. Islanders get lucky. Can't get the clear. They do get the clear. And the Islanders kill off the penalty. Still tied at 3. Stream still goes. 3 saves from Ilya Sorokin. I'm not sure how that was a penalty, but thankfully it won't be a game-deciding penalty.
He scrambles back to his feet, and we get a whistle here on an offside play. That stops the clock at 16:15 to go.
New York Lottery, you know, extra multiplier ticket multiplies your winnings up to 100 times.
I won.
What are you going to do with all the money?
Great going, Benjamin.
Play today for chances to multiply your Benjamins. Prizes up to $3 million.
I can't wait to spend each and every one of you.
Ilya Sorokin has had to be extremely strong the entire evening. On plays down low, and especially not being able to trust the back door like normal. Some big saves on that kill.
Matthew Schaefer up on the forechip. Trying to get away from Barron in the corner. Matt Barzell opens up D'Angelo. D'Angelo, Barzell and Schaefer side by side. The handoff for Schaefer wasn't in the zone. They call him offside. Schaefer skates over the zone. The puck.
Schaefer's offside.
He doesn't like the call. That's a veteran linesman and Johnny Murray who's right there.
Yeah, it wasn't even close, I don't think. Take a look. Yeah, Johnny Murray might be onto something.
Wow. All right.
Good eye.
You just got to be careful not to get too frustrated here at the Islanders.
Looking around, their scores are on the lead. Devils tied with the Senators 1-1. End of 2. Blue Jackets leading the Blues 4-3. Maple Leafs trailing the Canucks 2-1. Sabres trailing the leading the Canadians 2-1. Stars tied with the Mammoths 0-0. Sorokin out of his net to play it.
Running to Bob McCarron, and at least the stick in, the puck stayed there. Last time the Nashville Predators were here on Long Island, the game ended with a goal credited to Ilya Sorokin.
D'Angelo.
Took a long time with the puck behind the net. D'Angelo for Palat. Andre Palat looking for a lane.
Last time the Nashville Predators came to UBS, Ilya Sorokin had a goalie goal. This time it's looking like Ilya Sorokin could be involved in overtime or a shootout.
Still a delayed offside here.
Mayfield.
Gets touched up. And Mayfield had some room to skip and give off for Susie.
Susie.
Back into the zone.
Heineman redirected, trying to go to Horvat. Heineman shot glove down and held by UC Saros. Islanders thought they had the lead. They should have had the lead. No call on that. It is a 3-3 game still.
He doesn't see Horvat just sitting there, but you see 83 well speed. Not just the first one. The ability on that second one there, Heineman's thinking just a touch shooter. But nice job disguising that 83 will speed, that smooth skating Swede. He's had an impact tonight. Plays like that. Usually it's his legs. Great stick there.
Off the draw line, Kolak to the net. That one somehow got through. Saros able to stop it. Atco flops his stick. He goes to the bench for a new one. The pass comes one through the crease.
Nice job by Ryan Paul picking up the stick of O'Reilly there.
O'Reilly and Paul will engage again. He spins it to the front. Care about the skates. Schaefer. The play trying to send it across from the backhand. Schaefer rushing up by absorbed the hit from Stamkos. This will be a hand pass here. As it's touched by Zizekas, they let it play out.
I was thinking the same thing.
Refs let it play on.
Out of the zone. They won't have to worry about that anymore. Here's Marchessault. Stamkos. Yossi to the front.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what that call was, but I'm not going to say anything about it. If the Islanders lose this game because of it, I know Wall will call it out in the post game, so I want to know the exact ruling on that by Dorano.
The grade 59.
It's actually played 22 minutes and 16 seconds with 13 and a half to go in the third. He could play 30 minutes. Out of time, lost it after he knocked it down. The Halla moves his way in. Out of Pellet. For Holmstrom. Going to D'Angelo. But the red line will fire.
D'Angelo with the illegal goal. That is illegal.
Through Pepperjo. Flips it along. Both teams making changes as D'Angelo sends it towards
Marcel.
Marcel
gave it away.
Smith, here's Chris Smith. And his shot was slowed by Susie. He was just
Susie to Duclair to Barzell.
Barzell pass to Duclair.
Duclair.
McCarron instead. Giving up at the line, Susie.
Susie had it and lost it.
Flips it along towards Weisblatt.
Miss tried to go towards Weisblatt, unsuccessful.
McCarron. Susie able to stop that. Bucket leads wide left. Shabbat McCarron. Steer to the blue line. Dragging his Barron. He lets it fly.
Barron lets it fly. Might have caught a piece of Sorokin.
Switch to the slot.
Shabbat lost it, gave it away. Smith.
Able to shake himself free. There's Weiss block. Susie and sticks that in half.
And Wise was shot held by Sorokin, and we have a fight.
Duclair and Cole Smith in a tussle as well right next to the goal crease.
McCarron, a big boy, but he can throw them too. Mayfield and him wrapped up. Nothing's going to come of it as Duclair continues to dance on the side of it as well.
Michael McCarron is 6'6", 232 pounds. They both wound up with no helmet on. McCarron has lost his left glove, but there will be no fight, but there will be some penalties as both Mayfield and McCarron head towards the box. No doubt things will be evened up here.
Pastor number 47. New York Islanders number 24. 2 minutes each for roughing.
Mayfield and McCarron, 22 minutes each for roughing. 4-on-4, 11:50 in the game in regulation time.
When a shopping cart smashed my headlight, we worried we'd have.
It feels good to get going and it feels good to gaga. Snapped more than the ball? We've got specialists for that.
I'm not sure how that happened, but
We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off, we've got specialists for that. Orland Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better faster.
Wayne Gretzky. Who's Wayne Gretzky? He was accepted into the Hall of Fame. That's nice. But with Discover, I get accepted basically anywhere. Oh, I got it, Dwayne Gretzky.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places nationwide.
We treat our pets like we treat ourselves. You brush, they chew. You swat, they spray. Healthy routines for you, healthy routines for them. Greenies make health a treat.
There's regular cold. And then there's the Mountain Dew Blue.
I think some calls Nashville got lucky with, to be honest with you boys, but
Choose chill.
Well, for the last 90 seconds, while you've been watching commercials, we've been watching Patrick Waugh and Francois St. Laurent have an animated discussion, no doubt, about the goalie interference challenge that went the Nashville Predators' way.
Yeah, and Francois St. Laurent, he's telling him exactly what he's seeing, and I think they're going to agree to disagree on this one, Brendan. Is you look at Patrick Waugh, I think my question for him is, where is your trust in your lineup right now as far as lines, put in 4-on-4 tandems? The turnovers, they've seeped into this third period. The care for the puck's been non-existent, and I think from here on out, you might see a much shortened bench from Patrick Waugh and his Islanders.
Neil Heineman, his pass to Horvat, just a little bit
Hyman, a little bit off the mark, goes to Schaefer to pull off.
Next shot for Nashville will be their 40th. We're playing 4-on-4 here. It's Horvat and Heineman with Pollock and Schaefer with the penalties to both Mayfield and Michael McCarron. Nashville counters with Shea and Yossi, O'Reilly and Forsberg. Forsberg has 2 of the 3 goals for Nashville.
Goals only in the first and second periods.
Shea for Forsberg. Challenge there by Pollock. Steals it.
Pollock.
Heineman.
Heineman.
Heineman comes back just outside the blue line.
Heineman's going to go back to Schaefer.
Steps in over the line. Horvat will take it out.
Horvat taking it out, circling around. He has D'Angelo with him. He's going to feed it to D'Angelo. D'Angelo tried to go around. It will go to Holmstrom, though. Holmstrom trying some moves unsuccessful. Yossi. Shea.
The Islanders will play this passively.
Yeah, the Islanders trying to play it passively right now. 50 seconds left, 4-on-4. Evangelista trying to weave his way. Now the puck goes to Holmstrom, but just a little bit wide. This is going to be avoided pricing. 40 left in the 4-on-4, 10.5 in the third, and the regulation time. Remember, if the score remains 3-3, Pellick to Holmstrom. Hold on. Remember, if the score remains 3-3, we go to overtime and then a shootout if it's still tied. OT is 3-on-3 for 5 minutes. Tony D. D'Angelo. Islanders have 10 minutes, or Nashville have 10 minutes to find the back of the net and lead the game. Barzell. Nashville has never led. To Schaefer. Tonight, at least. Schaefer to Palat. Palat. To Barzell. 4-on-4 over. McCarron and Mayfield out. Barzell to Palat to Schaefer with the wrister. Is saved by UC Soros. Matthew Schaefer with the shot, UC Soros with the save, and we are stuck in a 3-3 tie here at UBS.
They built these roads as if they knew we were coming. The X3, X5, and X7, proudly assembled in South Carolina in BMW's largest plant worldwide. There's the 2026 BMW X3s for $599 per month.
You've got to love hockey fans. Some bloke tips in a lucky third goal, and the crowd is ready to toss their favourite hats onto the ice, never to be seen again. All these fine fans must have switched to Geico and saved $900. Well, I suppose that warrants tossing away some valuable hats. Oh, well, I mean, this is vintage. Giddy up! Watch my tail, will you? Ooh, what a fitting little cap.
It feels good to score some savings. It feels good to Geico.
Dana's workout has taken a strange turn. This is wonderful news. Wonderful. Because she's sleeping well and dreaming thanks to her Inspire implant, a proven sleep apnea treatment when CPAP doesn't work. Learn more and view safety info at inspiresleep.com.
Get exclusive offers with select new Volvo models. Contact your Volvo retailer to learn more.
Halfway through the third period, Matthew Schaefer's played 18 minutes and 55 seconds tonight. It's a little low for where he normally is. And you look at what he does, 24 minutes and 2 seconds per game among 18-year-olds since they tracked ice time back in 97-98. Far and away the leader.
Nearly 3 full minutes. And yeah, he might just get to that 24-minute mark. Brendan would play about half of the period. The 10 minutes that remain are just shy of that.
Off the face-off, Nashville helps it away from the net. Schaefer thought about pinching in and then backed off. And this puck lifted high. Cole Smith after it. Cole McCarron to the front. A standing Soroka just touched it away. Ozzy Weisblatt plays down for the
Weisblatt
is with a hit. Has to throw another on McCarron.
Maybe a little telling here. Talked about trust.
This shot was challenged by Barzell.
Yeah, you got your line shifted up. Suzuki is out with these guys now, and Duclair and Matt Barzell.
That's Matt Shabanov's spot, at least how it was designed before the game began. Zizekas will put in an aerial line. Bullock can go get it. Bullock had his check finished on him by Ozzy Weisblatt as Schaefer sets it up below the goal line. Schaefer's a minute, almost a half into his shift. Wait for somebody to come take the puck off his stick. Tony D'Angelo. Out for Heineman. Stopped at his skates.
3-3 game, 8:30 left. Horvat tried to get a rebound available and successful for the Islanders. D'Angelo. Heineman. D'Angelo fires up and out.
Well, a play that started in the Islanders' end. Brady Shea didn't know where the puck was. Watch him here. He steps up. He's got no idea, but it's a bullheaded steam from Horvat. A nice little move at the end of this. Not going to score on that, but maybe a chance that it creates. And Cal, after that, it went to the point. They loaded up.
Yeah, the Islanders got chance in a little while, and
Cole Horvat's able to find Tony DeAngelo a nice little knee-high shot for Palat. Like you said, Brendan, just get a little too much of it. That thing finds its way over the glass. But for the Islanders, Cole Horvat did a really good job of disguising where that puck was in Shea's feet, getting that thing going. Good job rocketing it up to the winger and trying to bump it underneath the centerman. I think that's something they can do here in the last 8.5 to get her going. Here's Horvat. And it taken from him. Brady Shea. Up ice, his pass was intended for Stamkos, but Stamkos was stationary, trying to tie that onside. Pull out with the flip. Stamkos played it in front of the benches.
3-3 game, 8.5 left. It is looking like we could go to overtime or a shootout. 8 minutes left. Third period regulation time. O'Reilly. The shot outside of the net. Palat. Andre Palat, the new acquisition from the New Jersey Devils. To Horvat. Horvat with the drive, unsuccessful. Penalty on the play. Islanders power play.
He beat the defenseman and saved here at the very end of a shift. He's got nothing left in the tank. Watch this little move here, and you'll see the stick of 83
Number 83. 2-minute minor.
Crucial penalty power play for the New York Islanders. Crucial penalty kill if you're the Nashville Predators. Islanders need to get something on this power play.
He's back out there, and it's going to be whatever you want to call this. 1A, 1B, unit 1, 2. They get the first look.
They lose the face-off. It's always fun. Minute 50 left. Islanders 0 for 1. DeAngelo.
Who registered just one shot on goal, but remember, actually 3 short-handed shots on goal, including 2 point-blank opportunities that were stopped by Sorokin.
Barzell. Declare to DeAngelo. DeAngelo lost it, but he gets it. To Lee. DeAngelo to Lee. Lee. DeAngelo. Minute on the power play. And Nashville has the puck. Islanders is doing absolutely nothing. They're treating this power play like a piece of trash right now. Minute left. Nashville has the puck. O'Reilly. O'Reilly tries to drive to Sorokin. He holds it.
He understands that not only is it nice to have a face-off down there, but it was a tired Islanders group with Tony DeAngelo who couldn't get off as they ragged it. He wanted to turn that thing up and get fresh bodies instead. Play stalls here in front of Sorokin.
Patrick Waugh just looking down at his team.
Off the draw. And O'Reilly tossed out. Islanders have the face-off advantage. Not that time. It came to Nashville. But they
Who was the face-off? Couldn't do anything. Heineman on it. 40 on the power play. Heineman. Horvat loses it. Gets to Holmstrom. Horvat. Heineman. Schaefer.
Schaefer will leave it.
Holmstrom.
Holmstrom over the line, just outside. Horvat all the way through.
Horvat. Heineman. And the Islanders have basically lost their penalty kill. They have a 2-minute power play in the most important game of their season and cannot convert. Cizikas. Helen. Schaefer. Schaefer. Gatcomb. With through Schaefer, but he goes over to Pellet. 5 minutes left, third. Gatcomb. If this score ties 3-3, we go to 5-minute 3-on-3 overtime. Then if it's still tied, we go to a shootout. Susie. Hold on. Horvat! Bo Horvat with the drive, couldn't get it off. Primetime Bo Horvat in bobblehead night could not get the pass off. Susie to Mayfield. Gives it away to Bunting there with the drive is saved by Sorokin, or it went wide of the net. Another drive by Nashville unsuccessful. They're just going to move the puck. Finally, they'll get it cleared down to UC Soros. Islanders will get off. Duclair. Islanders playing too weak right now. Turnover after turnover, and it somehow is still tied 3 minutes 50 in the third. And regulation time. Duclair said maybe not. No, it's unsuccessful. And remember last time 3-on-3 went to a shootout. Remember that 1-1 tie. Nashville won it in the shootout 2-1. 3 weeks ago in Nashville. Islanders trying to repeat the opposite today and end in a series tie. They have 3 minutes 20 to get a regulation win. Islanders would like at least a point to get something. 2 would be ideal. 3 minutes remaining. Gatco. Wide spot got hit by McLean. Kyle McLean with an absolute destruction of a run on wide spot. Much needed here. 2 minutes and a half left in the third. Islanders tied 3-3. 2.5. Pelly. Lee trying to kick it away, unsuccessful there with the drive. Didn't get blocked. And there we go. Sorokin collision with Smith. And I think they're calling 2. Adam Pellick, but then somebody else for Nashville is going. It'll be 4-on-4. We'll sort this out after the break. Sorokin is okay. I'm not sure what Pellick is going off for. Did he catch Cole Smith? I agree with Cole Smith.
I don't know. If I'm officiating this game, call none of them instead of calling both of them. Also an option. But they're going to call them both. Pellick and Smith will jaw at each other from the penalty box. With 2 minutes and 11 seconds remaining. It'll be 4-on-4 when we come back. There's been no scoring here in the third period.
No score, 4-on-4 hockey. Adam Pellick, Cole Smith.
I've got this old bike from another store, and I got the receipt right here. I'd like for you to beat it with a better deal on the souped-up model. What? At Verizon, anyone can bring in their AT&T or T-Mobile bill, and they'll give you a better deal.
Isn't Verizon expensive?
Better deal. Best network. Keep up, man. What's the password?
I'm sorry, man. Bring your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store for a better deal today. That's a stationary.
No, I know.
Have a great day.
You're not as cool as Verizon.
Life moves fast. With Simpsons, you're ready for anything.
Islanders Predators tied. Some questionable calls here in the third period. Islanders fans just trying to survive the rest of the night.
Let's get you ready for
Make sense of your money with Citizens.
Make a smooth transition from saving for retirement to living in it. With a free personalized income plan that can help you make your money last.
Man, the referee, they're not doing a good job tonight, but I'm not going to call out the refs. I try to be fair to each and every team, even though I'm an Islanders fan. I'm not going to call out the refs unless we really need to here, so that's it for me regarding the refs.
Accepted at 99% of places nationwide.
3-3, and we're about to play 4-on-4.
You're lined up here. You gotta go over the middle with it.
Although I'm not really sure why Pellick is going off for a tripping. Not saying that's on the rest at all. I'm not saying that. I just don't really see it. So I'm going to leave it at that. Roughing and Smith. Oh, I see that a little bit. Okay. I see the interference, but I think that should be done all on Pellick, though. I really don't know.
Pull-off is Schaefer, the options defensively. Ryan pull-off. Right on that loop, they say it came out. That sharp pocket, Johnny Murray, eagle-eyes. Boy, it came out just...
Minute 40 left. It'll be 4-on-4 pretty much until with 10 seconds remaining in the third. Not saying the ref's fault at all, but it's looking like we're heading right now towards overtime for the second game with Nashville and New York.
They have a different story about the refs. The lines have been good today. Minute 45 to go in regulation time. Almost all of that will be played at 4-on-4.
Minute 40 in regulation time, 30 on the 4-on-4. Hollow's going to pull it all the way back. Minute 30 left in the third period. Let's see what the Islanders can do. Sorokin needs to be up huge. Here are the Nashville Predators. Score. Yossi with the drive and a goal, 4-3 on Predators.
Yossi's been outstanding tonight. With 1:14 left, is this the final day? Well, it just may be. You watch the patience as he comes up. It's 4-on-4 hockey. You missed the one check, but watch it curl up. It's tough to sort out the Islanders. There's confusion there at the top between the two forwards. Obviously, the defenseman has got to pick one of their net, and they're late to it. The beautiful shot, Sorokin can't see through it at all. Patrick Waugh. Wait here, and the opportunity does remain here, Brendan. After the power play has been strong, you can pull your goaltender, maybe have that advantage 5-on-4.
The Islanders.
In fact, Patrick Waugh is calling
timeout.
Ray Bennett, who's in charge of the power play, has Barzell, Horvat, Schaefer, and Pollock around him.
I don't think we're winning this game. I think it's over. Our final score is going to be like 5-3. I mean, it's a clean goal by Roman Josi, but I also do think, obviously, but who knows?
The turn 6-7 probably going to the bench. Face off is critical right now.
Well, Patrick Waugh will still have to get in there. You look at the difference here. It's going to be a 3. You give yourself 9 seconds left. We'll get in there. Islanders with the face off to Schaefer. There goes Sorokin to the bench.
Sorokin to the bench. Doesn't even matter. Just call this game over. We'll watch it because I want to, but. Quarterback couldn't get the shot. That's it. We're done. All right, boys. I'm going to say that now. We're going to lose anyway, so I'll see you guys in the next one on Monday night.